right, everybody. So, in this problem, it's going to talk about having an association or a difference. And so, when you read through that problem, they're going to say no association, and so the two would be equal, and then an association, and it's going to be not equal. So we have a two-tailed test, and that's going to be significant later. The validity conditions are met because we have large sample sizes and the data sets are not highly skewed. When we look at the data sets, we need to be cautious with that. I question those. Again, as I commented in class, skew is something we can test for, and we would want to test for most likely. What are the mean ratings for the two names of the hurricanes? So the female is 5.0 and this one's 5.57. We get a t-statistic 2.87 and 0.0048. Now, if we actually do it the way that we're supposed to, you're going to get negative 2.87. But remember, this is a two-tailed test. So we just take and ignore the sign and we put in the test statistic as a positive. Here, it's going to be, because of a two-tailed test, you're going to get double what you would do if you did a one-tailed test, and so you get 0.0048, and then given the large t-statistic and small p-value, so on and so forth. Now let me show you how to get there. You're going to click on Hurricane Chris. You're going to move to this data set. You're going to copy that data set. You're going to go to the applet. You're going to go into this box and hit clear. It'll wipe out everything. Put the data set in here that you copied, then hit use data. You're going to see these two graphs. This looks kind of skewed, as does this one. So if we had it available to us, we would run tests to determine if they are skewed or not. Arguably they're not. So we could say, yeah, this one seems somewhat skewed, but not too bad. This one is got some, we would probably need a few more outliers out here in order for it to be skewed, but you're starting to push it with this one, in my opinion. Anyhow, we want to have Tina minus Fur because that is how our null and our alternatives are set up. So when we hit t-statistic in here, we'll get this table. This gives us our sample mean for both of them. And then we come up over here onto this right-hand side, click shuffle box, we get all this stuff. But the key is get this to be the t-statistic. And once you've done that, you're going to have this pop up, the observed t-statistic. Now, travel over here and put in your 2.87. You can put in negative or positive. And just make sure this says beyond. And so, oops, that should be negative, by the way. That'll make it happy. There we go. Now, the theory-based p-value is 0.0048. There's your test statistic, but again, my suspicion is actually you should put the negative 2.87 in, but it won't accept it. So we'll go ahead and we'll submit that problem and see if we got it right. So hit finish attempt, submit and finish, and we'll scroll down. We got it right, we got it right, we got it right, we got it right. But again, I suspect we really should be putting a negative there, but again, it's a two-tailed test, so you can do either, is really what they're getting at. All right, hopefully that helps.